Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a Ace Bailey Philadelphia 76ers rebuild in NBA 2K25 after the Sixers got the third overall pick in the NBA draft. So we're continuing with the draft lottery rebuilds. I'm recording this right after the NBA game today. I'm pretty sure it's the Celtics and Knicks, so yeah, the result of that game will decide obviously if we do a Celtics offseason rebuild. But I'm just letting you know I'm recording this right before the Celtics and Knicks game. Honestly, the Celtics could force the game seven, but it's going to be really hard for them to force the game seven in New York. Obviously, no more Tatum. It'll be interesting if the Celtics force the game seven because if they go to a game seven, they definitely need Kristaps Porzingis. But apparently, Joe Mazzulla said he couldn't breathe, which is crazy. Um, that's a kind of a sign of some disease. But hopefully that's not the case. But Philly, obviously, they had to do a pick. They missed the playoffs, and you guys voted. I put a community post out there, and you guys said the Sixers would take Ace Bailey with the third overall pick in the draft. I agree with because Cooper Flag is going to go one. Dylan Harper will probably go to the second best player in the draft. Obviously, really good. And then Ace Bailey is probably going to go three. So yeah, Ace Bailey with the third overall pick makes sense for Philly as well. They could go other routes, like if they were decided to take Ace Bailey instead, maybe Harper. But we already did Dylan Harper rebuild, and I think you take the best player in the draft. He's a 6'10" shooting guard. Obviously, he played with Ace Bailey from Rutgers, but let's head straight into the draft and let's get the guy Cooper as a whole. If everything goes right, Cooper Flag should go one, and the Spurs hopefully should take Dylan Harper, and they take Jeremiah Fears. That's never happening. Why would they take Jeremiah Fears over Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, Trey Johnson, Edge Cole? This makes no sense, but we'll go ahead and take Ace Bailey, obviously. And I think Dylan Harper, yeah, he'll go to Charlotte. So that'll be interesting there. We also have a second round pick. We got like Nick Clifford. We got Top Headaway, Johnny Broomy, Noah Phoebe. Nobody else really that good here. So I think I'm going to go with Nick Clifford with this pick. I heard good things about him. So welcome to the team, Nick Clifford. Ace Bailey, anything is 78 overall. Nick Clifford, 72. Team player options. I think we're actually going to decline Kelly Oubre. Because I think we already have a lot of guys that can play shooting guard, small forward, power forward. So yeah, we got a lot of depth here. So I think I'm gonna end up declining Kelly Oubre. Might not be a popular opinion. I am gonna decline him. Drummond will decline his player option, which he'd be interesting to bring back. I don't think he'll end up coming back. Justin Edwards will accept. Jarrett Butler will accept. Gordon will decline, and Lonnie Walker, still 26 years old, will accept it. Maybe he can play minutes for us. Jeff Dalton, Abusele, Grimes. So Quinn Grimes becomes interesting, obviously. So does he come back to the team? I don't know. So in free agency, we don't really have max money, but obviously have the bird rights to Quinn Grimes. I would take this to the last day of free agency. Obviously, he played really good on a team with only him scoring. So I don't feel comfortable with completely settling in and paying. Or easy not ask for that much money, but I still want to stretch this out to the last day of free agency. So I don't think I'll be bringing back Lowry Oubre. I think we might get a younger backup center, or just roll with the Dembona. So yeah, he'll be Ronaldo Drummond. Then Hood Shafino, I would have interest in bringing back. He played for the team, obviously. So, but Grimes is not getting any offers. So as long as Yabusel, I'm also going to decline him as well. Renounce him. Grimes, as long as he doesn't get a good offer from the team, we should be fine. 85% is when he's going to accept the deal, but right now it doesn't look like it. So, what about no? Still not any good offers. So we might be. I'm gonna take this as day 12 because he's restricted, so it should tell me when he's about to accept the offer so he can match it. But the Bulls are pursuing him, the Warriors, but none of them are big good contracts. So I'm gonna resign. If we can get it to 18 million for like 4 years, that'll be nice. Can't get into that. What about? So we can't really do anything like that. What about? I hate to pay him. What about 22 million? 22.5 million flat rate for 4 years. So what do we say about that? So not even for 4 years. Grimes will accept that, and that'll be a really nice contract. I'm not really interested in signing anybody else. So yeah. So Quinn Grimes, welcome to the team. Jeff Dallin. I guess Hood was actually unrestricted, so never mind. We didn't get it back. But Joel Embiid regressing, Maxey regressing, we got Paul George regressing. I don't think Joel Embiid will be traded in the offseason. So we're gonna keep him. I think we all forgot how good a healthy Joel Embiid actually was. Literally 34.7 points per game, and I think he dropped 70 points in one of his games as well. So yeah, we forgot how good this man was. if he was the MVP fully healthy. So once he gets healthy, he'll be good. Tyrese Maxey is up 2 overall. Jared McCain. Paul George is down, but I think he might have a bounce back season this year. Obviously, it's a bad season for Philly. I don't think they're out of the realm of contending just yet. They'll be hopefully they can get healthy this year. Guys will keep progressing, and then I actually have to see how this rotation will look like because I actually have no clue. We didn't discuss where Ace Bailey's position will play. We just really it was all about probably re-signing Quentin Grimes, but we really have to decide what position is Ace Bailey going to play. Is he going to play shooting guard, small forward, maybe even power forward? Um, but we'll definitely see. 6'10", he could probably play all those positions now I think about it, but power ranking lens is 10th. Maxey, rotation is Maxey, Grimes, so Paul George, TJ Warren, Joel Embiid, Jared McCain, Ace Bailey, Edwards, Bona. So we all know what's wrong with this, obviously. So, yeah, Ace Bailey starting in the starting 5. So, we're going to slide Paul George to the 3. I mean, the 4, and we're going to move Ace Bailey to small forward. So, he'll be up to an 81 overall at small forward. I think he's just the perfect fit for this team for the future as well. If he could be their future star, that'd be nice for them. So, Ace Bailey will be our starting small forward. Paul George will go to the 4. So we have Maxey, Grimes. I found starting Grimes ahead, McCain heading to the bench because I feel like that makes sense as well. McCain just being our good 6 man. I don't hate the idea of maybe starting him, but I like him off the bench. Justin Edwards, Adem Bona, and then Jeff Dowling will get minutes, I guess. And that'll be our to leave Jared Butler out of it, but I think we're fine. So we'll run like this. Nick Clifford as well. But I don't know. We don't have like an actual power forward in the rotation. But Paul George and Ace Bailey, 6'10", 6'8", will be fine at that 4 spot. Shot Tennessee. If we're not good, we'll probably trade Joel Embiid at the trading line. But obviously, you get all the room in the world to score. We might have a little bit too much scores. I'm worried about, which I'm definitely worried about that. Hopefully, you don't have too many scores in this team. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. You never know. Maybe this works out. Deadline is worth 16-36. Yeah, another terribly disappointing season. Right now, we're the 13th seed. So, yeah, we're going to be in the lottery again, which is, I guess, could be a good thing because this year our pick is top 4 protected from the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, if we're in the top 4, you get to keep it. If it's anywhere outside the top 4, we don't get it. So, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world getting a future guy, another guy, which sucks. But I also heard some rumors that the Sixers could be open to trading the 3rd overall pick. I saw a report on that. But obviously we didn't. We dropped the Ace Bailey today. He's averaging 15 points. He actually fit in pretty well. But I think the problem is I didn't expect it to be this bad, but I think we have to trade Joel Embiid. He's having a really good season. It really sucked to trade him, but, we might have to at this point, obviously. So, we're not going to get any better. I'd really love to keep him, but we need to get younger, and we need to probably trade Joel Embiid. He regresses a lot in 2K. Paul George's contract isn't even better. He's only averaging 15 points. So he turned into a glorified role player after we paid him $51 million. So, but I'm going to go Joel Embiid at the trade finder. We don't have to trade him, but I think we might have to, knowing, he probably will want to leave, and there's probably this mutual interest in him leaving. So, but let's see what we can get. So Desmond Bane for Joel Embiid swap isn't the worst thing in the world, but I don't really need anybody like Desmond Bane, so I would love to take on like aspiring cunt. So Kessler for Embiid swap. I don't know if the Jazz even do that really, so we might have to make our own trade. Who would want the services of Joel Embiid? So let's see. I like the option of like the Atlanta Hawks maybe, so they can need a big next to Trae Young. It's a better big, so I don't hate the idea of that. Or we can go to team out the Lakers. They need a center. But I don't really want any there. I mean, we could get like Durant. We could make it work, really. So, what if the Lakers? I don't want Austin Reeves. That's the only thing about it. So we can actually have them keep Reeves. They can be more interested. So Rui, they have a bunch of good expiring. So Rui, and then we probably get this done. So once we include, it'll have to be DFS as well as they have one more, right? Yeah, Gabe Vincent. So all these expirings, they can build an absolute super team here. We'll offer them cold minimum contracts like Lonnie. They can get him back in LA as well. After that, obviously, playoff performance we'll never forget. So Joel Embiid, TJ Warren, Lonnie Walker. It sucks to trade Ricky Council as well. I was really excited about him. We could trade Jared Butler instead, which I think we can do that instead. So Joel Embiid, TJ Warren, Lonnie Walker, Jared Butler, and then I would love to at least get one first-round pick for Joel Embiid. I have this 2026 unprotected. I'd love to get another one as well. So I don't hate the idea of this. I'm gonna offer this up. Oh, they agree. Okay, just like that. Yeah, I would probably agree to that as well. They didn't really give up much. They didn't have to keep Reeves. That's crazy what I just did actually. Now I have Luka, LeBron, Reeves. That's crazy. And they didn't even trade much. They traded much big spot and they could still keep the exact same rotation. So oh, maybe I made them a little too overpowered. Oh well. I didn't want Reeves. We could have sent him to another team for like a better young player. We didn't really get a single young player. We just got a bunch of basically cap space. So maybe we shouldn't have did that. I don't know. I like what we did though. I really like what we did. We got a bunch of expiring, which should help us out. They won't even play for us. So Maxi, McCain. We have Rui here, but he will be in it. He won't come back most likely. He'll be a good starting power forward at least. Tim Bona. They want to start McCain, which is fine. Grimes, Paul George. We'll have Justin Edwards, Gabe Vincent, and then at this point we're at 10 rotation. I don't get in like Jeff Down. He's on fire right now. So he'll be in there, and then that kicks out guys like Nick Clifford, Council. I don't really see the point of playing Gabe Vincent at this point. I'm gonna kick him out for Ricky Council. I love to kick out Paul George as well, or even trade him away, but I just doubt a team. He's not having a bad season. Well, he is having a bad season because he's making $51 million to be a role player for us. So, and this doesn't make any sense. We're not gonna do that. And then hopefully we'll have a top four pick, and then we can draft in the top four. If not, we might be bad enough to do it. We'll see. I think we will be. MVP this year, Cooper Flag is a Rookie of the Year, sixth man. At the end of the season, obviously, you finished off missing the playoffs completely. The Lakers, after all that, ended up being a playing team, which is absolutely insane, to be honest with you. They got their big, and they're still the seventh seed. Hopefully, that's not the case in real life, but obviously, we didn't make it. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly, 20 and 62. But maybe defense was the problem. We had 24 and a half from Tyrese Maxey. Ace Bailey pushed the scoring up to 15.4. When Embiid got traded, he had more of a leash to score. We have 15 from McCain, 14 from Paul George, 11 from Hachimura, 9 from Quentin Grimes. So he only averaged 9 points, but he can just be a good 3-and-D player for us, I guess. Obviously, he's known for his defense and really good shooting. So I don't hate it. We had 7 from Rookie Council, 5 from Justin Edwards, a Dim Bona with 5. He's really bad in 2K. He shot 29% from the field as a 6'10" big. That literally makes no sense. Like it actually doesn't. But and Jeff Down with 4. But let's see who wins the championship. So Dallas goes on to win it all. But we'll go and see. LeBron James calls it quits, as well as everybody else. If Paul George retires, if he did, he didn't. So never mind. We're not gonna get off his contract. But that would have been huge. In the draft, we are projected the second overall pick. So obviously, if we can keep that, that would be nice. Let's see what happens as we're going to fall the top 4. We're going to freaking fall out of the top 4, and we're not going to get our pick this year. What an unlucky circumstance, man. Well, we can't really do nothing about it. We were bad enough. It just ended up being 6. The Thunder keep our pick this year, as it was top 4 protected. Damn, that sucks. At least we have 15 from the Lakers from the Joel Embiid trade. We have this Clippers pick as well, so it sucks. It really does, but can't really do nothing about it. Nick Nurse becomes on the hot seat, but I don't really think I'll fire him. I think he's a good head coach. Just need a good team around him. I saw what he could do with that Raptors team. I'm gonna keep him, but okay. So I actually not think, but I never traded Tyrese Maxey in a video before. I really never have. Would it be different if we did trade Tyrese Maxey? This is a draft ladder rebuild. It's not like it's an off-season rebuild or anything, so you don't have to be top-notch realistic. But not that trading Tyrese Maxey isn't realistic, but I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe they don't think he could be the future star for their team. Maybe they think his efficiency is a problem. Maybe they're just not good enough. I don't know. Maybe he's not going to sign the extension. I don't know. It's a lot. But I don't hate the idea. Maybe we can move Matt McCain to point guard and give him. So maybe we can have McCain and Ace Bailey be our future instead, and whoever we draft here with pick 15. Or we could possibly get another pick by trading Maxey. So I don't hate the idea of it at all. I really don't. I think it's interesting, and I think we have to entertain it. But I'll see. I'm not 100% in on trading Maxey, but he's definitely available for sure. I think a team that will probably want Tyrese Maxey services the Utah Jazz. Now I think about it, but so the Jazz don't really have a point guard of the future, and that would probably work really well for them. So I wonder, like Derek Queen would be nice to have, obviously. So if we can get Derek Queen and like Taylor Hendricks and maybe Cody Williams as well. Those three wings on this team, the future, and then maybe pick 2 as well, and the future pick. I don't hate that. Obviously, we can do that, so I wouldn't hate that by any means. So Taylor Hendricks or Kyle Filipowski, I guess it wouldn't really matter too much. We're not gonna use override here because I don't know if Maxey being traded is the best idea, but I'm gonna offer it because we don't really have a lottery pick. So Derek Queen, Hendricks, the second overall pick, and can we get this 2029 protected Jazz pick as well? There's a lot to give up for Maxey, but Cody Williams had one of the worst rookie seasons I've ever seen. Derek Queen is behind Walker Kessler in the rotation. Taylor Hendricks, they can trade him away. Then this first round pick 2 is going to be hard to give up, but you're getting a win now player, Maxey, which he fit perfectly. And then the future pick as well. Like I said, it might not make the most sense. I can give you Bona as well. He just sucks. But I'm going to offer it, dude. I'm actually going to offer this. They don't agree. Okay. We'll throw a second at you guys. We'll throw another second. Although like 4 seconds, dude, they say. But most likely the offer, they're going to say no. So I'm gonna keep him for now. I really never traded him before. It's kind of why I'm like interested in doing it. Because this is Ace Bailey's video. I want him to be the guy, but I don't hate the idea of having Ace Bailey and Maxey for the future. I'm just gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him for now. We're not gonna force anything to happen. So the Jazz instead take Boozer. They keep the second overall pick. But all right, we got Braden Burry. He's probably not gonna be able to draft anybody crazy here. But I never really took Isaiah Evans before. That's kind of what I want to do. He's Hall of Fame ceiling, and he's labeled pretty good in the draft. So, I don't really want to take Braden or somebody else. I'm going to take him. Isaiah Evans. Welcome to Philly. So, hopefully you weren't a bad pick, but I really like the potential that you have to be a good player. And then Edwards is a free agent, but we don't have any money for agency as long as Paul George is on our team. We're going to have to let all these guys go, but we have Tyrese Maxey, Grimes, McCain, Ace Bailey, Paul George, Council. We don't have a center. We don't have a starting power forward, so we're going to need to get those things, obviously, and possibly a backup point guard. So, yeah, we're going to have to spend some money, but we don't really have any money to spend. That's the crazy thing about it. So we might have to re-sign Rui Hachimura. Are we above the second apron? We're above the second apron also, which I didn't even notice. Yeah, because we all know why. So maybe trading Maxey isn't the worst thing we could possibly do. But Grimes' contract wasn't good. I don't know. I'm gonna throw him the trade finder one last time. Because I'd love to be below the second year to make some trades. So Carter Bryant, send him to the Bulls. I don't hate that idea. Spurs, but I don't really know. We'll see. Actually, be kind of impossible trading now we're above the second episode. We can't even bring back Rui, dude. It'll cost too much unless we renounce some of these guys like Kleber, Gabe, renounce every single. Justin Edwards is a keeper in my opinion, but does that help our financial things? I'll recap right down a little bit. Okay, that actually helped a lot better. So we're not above it. We need to renounce some guys, and we did that. So thank goodness. So we can bring back Rui now. Might even have more money. Do we? No, but I would love to sign a free agent, but we don't really have that flexibility to even do that. So, like I said, probably Keegan Murray would be cool. Only $5 million, keep forgetting. So, all right, okay. Rui Hachimura, we're going to pay him let's see a 1+1 team option type of deal. So, 1 year, then you could come back next year if we want to bring him back. And then Justin Edwards will be the only guy we bring back. I'd love to get a big here as well, but we really don't have enough. We could sound like Kai Jones, a minimum, or $3 million for 1 year, and maybe he becomes something. Any other young big we could possibly sign, there's not even a Dinar Sharpie we could possibly offer. So this sucks, but yeah, we're just in that position right now, man. Paul George's contract is killing us, but actually he's regressing as well. I'm really gonna keep my options open at the trade deadline because I don't know. I never did it before. It's kind of why I'm intrigued of doing it. We already have McCain. We don't know what he could do, fully healthy and playing good. I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing. Our ranking lands is 16, so not a big believer, which is fine. So Maxey's tendencies will go up. So I want him and Ace Bailey to be the 2 scorers here. And McCain would, if he produces off the bench, that'd be nice as well. But Got actually I want to start him, which I prefer him to come off the bench still. Maxi Grimes, Bailey, Rui Hachimura, Adem Bona, McCain, Justin Edwards, Ricky Council, Paul George, and Nick Clifford. So I would love to get Isaiah Evans in rotation right away, which we might actually play him, but he might develop enough. We could play him with Ricky Council. We'll see. I'll see you guys either at the deadline or at the end of the season. This trade, we trade away Tyrese Maxey for Kessler. Just a swap here at the deadline. We get our starting center of the future, and then the Jazz get their starting point guard, and they already have guys like Mark Williams and Derek Queen. So I think it makes sense. Parker has been a multiple trade rumors in the recent. So I'm gonna offer this. They want Nick Clifford in the first. So it's gonna be Kyle Filipowski. See, like I hate trading future first, but instead of Nick Clifford, I can give you like Ricky Council instead. So like, but I won't. I don't really. I guess we'll take off Filipowski. But what about this? They countered again. Rui in a first from. This is getting too crazy. I really just want to keep it to this, but we don't have to take off Filipowski, dude. Like we get Hendricks instead possibly. Is he wait, Hushafino? Wait, I'm not looking at the wrong guy, right? Hendricks is on a 1 year deal. Why? Okay, never mind. So what about okay, I'm fine just taking on a guy like Hugo, bro. Like if that really is or Cody Williams counts, we'll give you guys like a second or two. They are going to counter for Paul George. You want to go take on Paul George for me? I don't know. Just okay. I'm just gonna go at the original trade. No throw-ins at all. Just this straight up. They're gonna counter me again, right? Nick Clifford in the first for Filipowski. You know what? I don't hate the idea of this. I hate string our 2031 first round pick. We probably won't be here in 2031. So I'm actually gonna make this trade go through. Where we trade away Maxi, which wouldn't make sense. We needed a starting big in the future, and we got that. Bona, I still want him off the team, but we're gonna roll with him for now. And then we got Filipowski at a starting power forward. It's definitely we're getting somewhere. So they wanna so McCain's gonna run the point guard. Maxi gone, McCain's gonna run the point guard. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I never did this before, and things just aren't looking good, man. So we have McCain, and then I wouldn't mind trading like away Ricky Council or somebody for a backup point guard or a guard in general. It's kind of what I'm trying to do. We could trade Ricky Council away for our backup guards, Ricky Council, and my like 2 seconds. Does that give me like a backup guard we can probably possibly play? If not, I'm fine with this key and probably sign a one later in the line. So Trey Mann is being offered to me on a it's only on a 1 year deal though. It's kind of what I don't want to do. I won't be able to re-sign him. That's what I would do. Shake Melton, Nick Richards. So I mean Scottie Pippen's on a 2 year deal, so I don't hate that idea. Get a second round pick back. So yeah, we'll do this. Scottie Pippen Jr. will be a guard help with us, and then we'll take that. So we got McCain, Grimes, Ace Bailey, Filipowski, Kessler. So at least the future looks a little bit better. I still do want to get a point guard on this team. Um, so Grimes could probably come off the bench or start, but Ace Bailey's going to be the new guy here. And then we have Rui, Bona, Scottie Pippen, Justin Edwards, and Paul George only getting 5 minutes. No one freaking. Ace, Isaiah has to get these 5 minutes, dude. Paul George just isn't the same PG, dude. Look at this. So retire. I'm actually begging you to retire. Please retire. But McCain tendencies will go up now. So I'm ready for him. And now you don't even know our first round pick this year. So man, we're in a long run. But see you guys at the end of the season. MVP, but like I said, this is not looking good for us, man. So no playoffs once again. I don't want to look at the record this year, but it was really bad. So Barrett's going to win the championship. Hopefully we're there really soon. Wait, Paul George is hiring. Get out of my league, bro. You even had a player option, which you're definitely opting into. Thank you, bro. Goodness. Okay, we needed that. Paul George is gone. Thank goodness, man. All right. We're off that contract, so that honestly feels great. Jazz will get one from the Lakers after trading it. Wait, we have the fourth overall pick? Okay, I'm on the way. We must have had a top four pick or something that was protected. I don't know. We had the fourth overall. We must have had a pick that was protected again in a way, but we're going to get the fourth overall pick. I'm not asking questions. We'll absolutely take this and draft with it. Whoever's there will be there. So number one, Stokes. Two is going to be Hugo. Three is going to be McCoy. Would have took him, but probably take Costanza. Probably the next best player here. Gaskins or either. I'm going to take Costanza though. So Alex Costanza, I don't really know much about you, but a welcome to Philly as well as Keon Anthony, Carmelo Anthony's son. So Ace Bailey, McCain, Filipowski, guess what? Except Boner. We're going to decline. You know, he had a pretty good season. We're going to decline him. I didn't look at the player stats for us, though, so everybody's probably not going to be here, but we had about 21 from Ace Bailey. At least McCain showed promise when Maxi's gone, so these will hopefully be our two scores they develop. 11 from Grimes, 10 from Kessler, 9 from... We don't have to worry about the center position now. Maybe the backup center, but nothing else really concerns me, man. Kai Jones, Edwards. But free agency, do we have Wemby money? We do. We have money to offer a big free agent contract, which I honestly think I'll do. So we got McCain, Pippen. I'm fine with this for now. We have Grimes, Keon Anthony. We have Ace Bailey, Costanza. So if we eventually I can move Ace Bailey back to the 2 and then have Costanza start. I don't hate the idea of doing that. That would be really fun. Filipowski and Kessler and Bona, which I think I'm going to end up trading at them Bona. I know he literally shoots 31% from the field. You could probably get something really good for that. And we need a power forward, but I wonder if there's a forward we could sign in free agency. Or there's better, need a backup shooting guard or a forward. So let's see what we can get. So we could sign a max player, which I'm honestly interested in just getting better depth at this point. I think we'll honestly be a good team next year. If we get a better backup 5 and some better like 3 and D guards off the bench and wings, we should be good. But let me see something. Who could we possibly get, though, as a big free agent? So obviously Giannis is sitting here, which is really tempting to do, offer him, which would be interesting. He'd be our superstar. But I don't know if he'll. Yeah, I mean, he might actually sign with us, too. I don't know. I don't know if it's the best route to go. I'm more worried about our depth, man. We don't need a superstar. We already have that. Tari Eason, starting or coming off the bench, seems really good, but he doesn't really shoot good from 3. And paying him $32 million might not be worth it. That's really like almost all of our money. So I'm not gonna go that direction. What is Kaminga doing? So Portis, Walker, 28 million. He might get matched though. Unrestricted. GG Jackson's unrestricted. Don't hate that idea of getting GG Jackson, man. Let's look at the guard. So we got like a guy like Davion Mitchell's here, which he is. He's always good to sign. So I don't hate that idea of getting Davion Mitchell, Coulibaly, Colin Sexton off the bench. He would be a really good player to get. Ron McBride, Malik Monk, Max Christie. He's asking for 16 million. Strother, after what he did for the Nuggets, is interesting. Hawkins, done. All right, let's offer a contract now. So I think I'd honestly love to get like a backup point guard, Trey Mann, off the bench. I know getting Davion Mitchell would be good for defense, but Trey Mann's a little younger, and I'd love to get him on this team. So we can get it for 18 million for 3 years. I'd absolutely love that. I'm going to get like a forward or something like that. So if they're like a forward we can get. So we got like Rui Hachimura, obviously G. Jackson. So I don't hate that. They've signed like a G. Jackson, so offer him a contract. We'll see what we get. G. Jackson, about 19 million for what about 4 years? G. Jackson's only 22 years old, so that'll be our 2 offers. Whenever announce the rest of these guys, Justin Edwards could probably go to. It wasn't doing anything wrong for us, but he probably won't get much minutes for us. So Trey Mann, G. Jackson, my signings of free agency. So all like that. So we got McCain. Really kind of forgot. Yeah, Pippen. I'm not gonna lie with you. So I guess we'll move Trey Mann to the 2. He could be like our 6th man. So his bar goes up. His overall doesn't though. So yeah. So we'll have that guard rotation. Ace Bailey, Costanza. Like I said, I'm still open of moving maybe Ace Bailey to the 2. We have Filipowski and G. Jackson. And then I still do want to honestly trade a Dembona away. There's nobody better we can sign for it. So if a Dembona develops into like a higher overall, I'm trading it because I don't care. I'm not having somebody that just can't finish on them on my team. And he went up 1 overall, but I'm still going to trade him. That's the Isaiah Evans up. He's up to like a 78. So yeah, I guess Scottie Pippen might not be in the rotation next year. So what if we package him and Scottie Pippen up? Like, they aren't big contracts. There's the only thing that sucks about this. But I think we can still get something really good for them. So a backup center is really what I'm looking for. And looking though, of course, it doesn't pop up. So, all right, we're going to see if we get a center here for cheap. We're going to see if we get Khalil Ware off the bench. Starting off with Bona, Pippen in a second. Khalil would be amazing to add. So I don't agree. You might have to throw a first-round pick. And I'm going to throw like 3 to 4 seconds because we can get out trading a first-round pick. Oh, they agree. So it only took 4 seconds. So Khalil Ware, welcome to Philly, so you'll be under contract, rookie contract for 1 more year, and you shoot 45% from the field. That's already good for me. Then Bone was trash, and then we'll probably move Trey Man back to point guard, so as they haven't been shooting guard. So I'll do that once we get in the season. So yeah, I love how this is going, man. Absolutely love it. All right, so your rotation heading into the season is Jared McCain, Quentin Grimes, Ace Bailey, Kyle Filipowski, and then Walker Kessler. So that is a good starting five. I'm still not content with Filipowski being our starting power forward, but honestly, I'm fine with it now. If he shoots 40% from three, at least play solid defense. That's good for me. I'd rather have more. I mean, we could have honestly just moved Filipowski to center and maybe got a better power forward or started. We could have done that. But I'm fine with Khalil Ware. So McCain, Grimes, Bailey, Filipowski, Kessler, Khalil Ware, and Juarez as starting rotation will be good. Trey Mann, G.G. Jackson, Isaiah Evans, and Costanza. By the way, explaining the Khalil Ware trade, maybe if the Heat don't want to pay him, maybe he's asked for a little too much money. I could pay him though, but finances wise, we should be able to afford him as well as some other guys as well. We might have to pay like Jeremy Kane, so that'll be expensive. I think we should be good, as you know, we'll keep this rotation the same. Running 11-man rotation, by the way, or 10-man? 10-man. Fine with this, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hoping to be a playoff team this year, which I think we will be, hopefully. Your MVP, but at the end of the season, Jeremy King was clutch player, averaging 25 points per game on the season, 5 assists, 44% from three. Yeah, man, this is a guy. So I'm glad we traded Maxey away because I didn't know it was going to blossom this well. But we ended up being the second seed in the East. Player stats had about 25 from McCain, 23.5 from Ace Bailey, 14 from G.G. Jackson, 11 from Kyle Filipowski. Isaiah Evans ended up inserting himself in the starting five like at the first couple of games, and he actually played better than Grimes. So I think this makes Quentin Grimes expendable because he can literally play the Quentin Grimes role a lot better than the old Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes only averaged 8 points, obviously, but I think with Isaiah Evans developing as well, I think we trade Grimes in the offseason. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe my decision. They want to start him, but I feel like I'm comfortable with Isaiah Evans developing, and he'll be in the rotation. So I really like how this is going so far. We'll push his bench utilization down. So we'll do that. And here we go. We got Boston around one. So Pritchard, White, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Porzingis, Hardy, Sampani, Edwards. And who was the last guy off the bench? That was Salas Damari, Damari Jr. We're gonna go ahead and go to a game 7. Of course, we're up 3-1. Choke a 3-1 lead. We'll go to a game 6. So Isaiah Evans will start in the playoffs. But here we go. Can we go ahead and beat this team at 7 and not choke a 3-1 lead? And we have the leader analysis. Hold on to it and close them out, which we are gonna do. So 51 and 112, 39 from McCain, 34 from Bailey, 23 from Filipowski. So that's good to know. Isaiah Evans, even with 16 points, he showed up here. And then, yeah, I like this so far. And we're in the second round. We got Indiana. So it's Tyrese and Nimhard. Now I think what would be a really good starting two. Matherin, Walker, Turner, Siakam, Toppin. They got Justin Edwards. So they stole him from us. He's shooting 72% from three in the playoffs. So game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. And we're actually gonna beat them in 5. I thought we were gonna do the exact same thing we did in the first round. Now we're in the conference finals, and now we got the Nets. So the Nets drafted Igor Demon with the 19th pick, and they drafted VJ Edgecombe with the 8th overall pick. So what do you guys think the Nets will take as well? Michael Porter Jr., Keegan Murray, Mark Williams, John Collins, Nick Claxton, Naz Reid, Clowney, Keon Ellis, and Joe Smith. And who was that guy? 76 overall. That was LeBron Phillip. I know I'll recognize that name, LeBron. But all right. Game 1, they're going to take game 2. And we fix rotation again. Do we have Ace Bailey coming off the bench? Or was I just reading that completely wrong? Was it they want to pay G.G. Jackson, want to bench Filipowski? So I guess we'll do that. Grimes will start again. We're down 2-0. We're down 3-0. And if we come back down from 3-1, it'd be interesting. But for some reason, beat these last teams. But we lose to this Brooklyn Nets team. That's interesting. So I don't know what made the Nets better than us, but they were just the better team, I guess. Edgecombe was really good, but I don't know. I don't see it. I really don't think we're the better team than them. I don't really see it. The Mavericks took care of them, took care of business. They're going to go back-to-back with Flag. But AD and Kyrie will eventually get older and retire, right? No, they didn't retire, but getting older and they're regressing. Okay. We have a decision to make. Do we decide to trade Quentin Grimes in the offseason? Do we keep him? Nick Nurse planning to keep him as the head coach. So, okay. We have the 8th overall pick from the Clippers. So, we can either use this pick in a trade or we draft it. We don't really need any positions of need anymore. So, and with the 8th pick, who could we possibly even take? And yeah, Jeremy Jenkins, I don't really think we need this guy or anybody in the draft right now. So, I think I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna package up Quentin Grimes 22 million. I feel we get something really good for that. Maybe an actual starting power forward because I think Keon Anthony will develop as well. What I'm banking on is development from our young guy. So if we throw him and maybe the 8th overall pick, what does that give me? Modest Buzelis, okay. Kristaps Porzingis and Kessler wouldn't be bad. But I'm looking for Jabari Smith Jr. is being offered to me. 40% from 3. I don't hate this. I really don't hate this at all. We have to take on Buffkin, Andrew Wiggins, Nick Smith. How is Maxey doing at Utah? Pretty good. But I don't know, man. Siakam is a power forward being offered to me. But it's interesting. But the most intriguing offers are Modest Buzelis or Jabari Smith Jr., which I'm leaning towards. I'm gonna do this trade with the Atlanta Hawks because they have a bunch of power forwards. They have Jalen Johnson. They can re-sign Kuminga if they want. They have Asa Newell and Diop, so they have a bunch of forwards. And I mean, they can't pay all these guys, so I'm gonna make this trade. We trade the 8th overall pick for Jabari, though. I think we could probably get it without trading 8. That's the only thing about it. So Israeli cannot take on Buffkins. We could do this. So we obviously are gaining a lot more money here, but I'm fine with it. So Grimes 2 first. What about just take out the Clippers pick and we do this future 76ers pick instead? They agree. So it only took. Wait, did we actually still trade the 8th? No, we didn't. We kept it out. So all right, we still get the draft for the 8 as well, just in case something messes up. So number 1, Solomon. 2, Baba, Paul. Johnny, we got Muhammad Landori, we have Gabe Neesmith, Licking Cosby, and then we could have Darius Watch and Josh Leonard. I'm going to take Josh Leonard with this pick. So Josh Leonard to welcome, and then 76 overall, Bailey, Evans, and Keon Anthony. So we have to re-sign probably all 3 of these guys, but I really want to re-sign Jared McCain. So McCain and Cole Ware, we're going to have to pay Cole Ware as well. I traded for him for a reason. He'll be the backup 5 next 4 years. And then Filipowski looks like he's restricted, so we'd have to come at his qualifying offer, which I'm not mad at. 11 points. So we're gonna obviously wait on him. He has an offer sheet. 3 years, I don't know. Do we want to match this? The Clippers want him. Let's see. Trade. So we'll have McCain. Isaiah Evans will start at the 2. Ace Bailey and Costanza, Jabari and Gigi Jackson. We do have Jabari and Gigi Jackson, so we can actually not match Filipowski and let him go. Actually, not think about it. We're going to let Filipowski go, and that should save us more money as well. So I'm going to let go of Filipowski, and we have nobody really need to worry about in free agency either. We can sign a player, but let's see. What do we got right now? So we got McCain, Trey Mann, Evans, Leonard, Keon Anthony, Bailey, Costanza, Jabari, and Gigi Jackson, and Kessler. And then Cole Ware. This is our good 10-minute rotation. Development needs to be good. I'm banking on it. I'm hoping on it. Bailey is up 3 overalls. Jared McCain is a 4 overalls. Oh, okay. Isaiah Evans needs to be the pick from now on because in 3 years he can turn into an 86 overall, man. So yeah, I knew I was getting a hidden gem with Isaiah Evans, man. So Cole Ware's up, Gigi Jackson's up, Trey Mann's up, Alex Costanza is up to an 82. Keon Anthony's up to a 77. So, dude, everything went exactly how I said it would go. That's crazy. Everything worked out as the plan, and everything ended up working out. That's crazy. So everything worked out. I get onto the Grimes trade. Makes sense now. Obviously, it doesn't make sense paying him $22 million. At that point, we already have a better version of him. So power ranking is first. We have McCain, Evans, Bailey. Obviously, probably Evans would probably move Bailey to the 2, so like G Jax or something. We don't have to worry about that. McCain, Evans, Bailey, Jabari, Kessler, Khalil Ware, G. Jackson, Trey Mann, and then we can run a 10-man rotation and get Keon Anthony or Josh Leonard in. But I'm fine with the 9-man rotation. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season looking for a championship this year. And hopefully get a revenge in the Nets as well. We're starting off the season good. We already beat them in the regular season, so we lose. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Luka's your MVP in Chicago. He usually goes there for whatever reason. But at the end of the season, 65-17, Nick Nurse is your coach of the year. So that's good to know. So we were the 1 seed. We were the best team in the NBA. I'm guessing we were 65-17. So that's huge. So we had 25 from Jared McCain, 25 from Ace Bailey. So Ace Bailey will have to be re-signed if we don't win a championship this year, obviously. So 15 from Isaiah Evans with about 3 steals per game. So he's also a crazy defensive player, shooting 37% from 3. So yeah, what a freaking steal that was at the. I don't care. This was, even though it was the 50th overall pick, this was a steal. Yeah, 14 from G. Jackson, 14 from Jabbar. Instead of taking a guy like Braden, we doubled down on ourselves, or I guess we actually took the guy that knew that would be good, Isaiah Evans, 13. So did G. Jackson, Jabari shoot good from D? They did. Cole Ware is obviously the backup 5. Dembo, and I don't want to hear nothing about that guy again. But obviously, this is our team that's hopefully going to go and win a championship. So we had the conference finals last year. The Nets are here, so I'd love to get my revenge. Got Washington in round 1. They have Zion and Alex Sarr together. I only love that fit. It looks like they drafted Conrad with their pick, 6th overall pick, but Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, they're going to take. Game 4, we're up 3-1, and we're going to beat them to 5 as the Nets are in the second round with us. So Igor, VJ Edgecombe did get a lot better. They had Salah Porter, Collins, Claxton. They added Zach Edey to the team as well as Ryan Dunn. So obviously they have some a little bit better players now. Then they added Keon Ellis, or he's been here. But okay, hopefully you don't lose Game 1. They're going to take, we're going to even it up. They're going to go up 2-1. Dude, come on, man. This team is really not this good. Why does 2K give them so much respect? I don't understand. So can we come back from 3-1? Come on, man. We gotta force a Game 7. There's no way I'm going home like this back-to-back years to the Nets. We are so good of a team. We could take advantage of Ace Bailey's contract right now. He just dropped 33 points for us. I guess this is VJ Edgecombe killing us out there, and Igor's a terrible shooter, man. So I really don't know what the issue is, but it's gonna be hard to force this Game 7 now. Obviously, we're away, not home. We're away in Brooklyn, so we have the lead though. If we keep this, we're gonna go to a game. So we're gonna keep it. So we keep it. 24-11 from Edgecombe, and then we had 29 and 11 from Ace Bailey, 27 from McCain, and 20 from Isaiah Evans. So now we're in the Game 7 in a Philly. So we have all the momentum in here to win this series. But we'll see. Right now, you can still win this game, dude. Could still win it. All it needs the lead and a couple stops on defense. Whatever. So 2K has given me hope just for us to fall short in 7. This is the worst feeling. Coming back out from D-0, D-1, just to go ahead and losing Game 7. That is the worst feeling you could possibly have. But the Raptors, the 7th seed, goes on to win the championship and beat the Spurs. Which is very interesting. Didn't expect them to win it. They were in the play-in, I remember. So, all right. Okay. So now, obviously, we need to go ahead and re-sign Ace Bailey. The Nets just own us. They're going to have another pick in the draft as well. I think that's what I saw. I guess not. I saw the Nets, but is this Nick Nurse's firing time? I mean, like I said, we've lost 2 times in a row. It's probably better. JJ Redick is here, and he'd probably be the best head coach you can go after. Obviously, Nick Nurse's bats are a little bit better than his, but Nick Nurse got us absolutely nowhere in the playoffs. They're at the conference finals. So, honestly, at this point, JJ Redick is the best option we can hire. And then Nate McMillan is here. Don't hate him as well if he can't get Redick, but we are going to get JJ Redick. Welcome to the team as our head coach. So we go from Nick Nurse. We get somebody different. He's with a 17th pick from the Clippers. So do we use this pick or do we trade it? So honestly, he won't really help us out. So whoever they draft is whoever they draft at this point. They take Erwin McDaniels. Isaiah Evans and Costanza. I think development will be even better this year after they re-sign Ace Bailey. Obviously, just pay Ace Bailey the bag, and then we can. That's all we're gonna re-sign. So Ace Bailey, welcome back to Philadelphia. Not a big deal, so we love that. We're probably above the secondary for now, which we are. Really expensive, but I think it could be worth it. So Ace Bailey and McCain, Trey Mann will be a free agent soon, but Isaiah Evans will also be a free agent soon. So hoping for some development from Josh Leonard, Ace Bailey, and Costanza, and these guys are developing. So this will probably be the last season. Won't be able to re-sign the other players, but we'll see, man. We might be able to. Blake Marshall and Keon Anthony come back. Ace Bailey is up. McCain, Kessler, Zay Evans is progressing. Costanza's up 3. And Keon Anthony's up to an 81. So we'll like that, but I don't know if he'll play. We'll see. But man, the Nets have owned us 2 straight years. Hopefully, it's not the Nets this year. Well, I guess we'll down the draft class. We might still have a pick at 2030, even though I really think we trade our 2030 first round pick. I don't think we have a single pick from any team in the draft. But it doesn't even matter, dude. I just want to win. McCain, Evans, Ace Bailey, Jabari, Kessler, Cloware, Jackson, Costanza, Trey Mann. I guess they want to run Keon Anthony, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, so probably the final season, unless something crazy happens. We're the 1 seed. So we're gonna go ahead and go at 9-minute rotation. Redick wants a high bench utilization, but pushing that down. So we got Cleveland in round 1. So Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Jonathan Kuminga. Game 1, we're gonna take game 2, we're gonna take game 3, and game 4. Okay. For the second round. And now we got Chicago. So Luka is always gonna be hard to play. He's paired with Kobe White. That'll be an electric backcourt. Carter Bryant is starting small forward. How good is he? How good is Carter Bryant? Pretty good. Miles Buzelis, Chris Sanak Jr., Igor, JJ Andrews. So Igor's in Chicago now. So who did the Nets get to replace him? I wonder if the Nets they are, dude. Okay, game 1. Dude, if we lose to the Chicago Bulls in round 2, and it's tied up 2-2, we're down 3-2. This has to be 2K playing around because this would suck. I ain't gonna lie, this would suck so bad going to Bulls. Luka is good, but we just have a way better team, man. McCain, thank you, showing up. Jackson needed that spark plug off the bench. In only 19 minutes, you dropped 25 points. I wonder what you could do for me, like Heidemann. You should not be only getting 19 minutes, man. But I guess he's the 8th man off the bench. They want to start Cole Ware over Kessler. I don't know about that, man. I know Cole Ware could shoot, but his rim protecting, his defense is not like Kessler. But listen to 2K, dude. Game 7. Let's not lose this game. Let's keep the lead and not let up. Do not let up to the Bulls at all. Let's keep the lead throughout the 4th quarter, and let's go. 145 to 128. 36 from McCain, 34 from Bailey, 26 from Alex Costanza. And now we're in the conference finals. We got the Nets. This will be the ultimate revenge. Dude, they had old Melo Ball, man. I don't even know how to feel. Never mind. They have Claxton and Edey starting. How dumb can they be? Yeah, we're winning this champ. We're winning if they have Claxton and Edey starting. We just leave them open every single play. They're not going to make it. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, come on, man. Nets, get out of my face. Let's freaking go. Nets, you guys are going home. And we got San Antonio to deal with. So, fears and Castle are, Vassell is starting David Roddy at the 4, though. David Roddy was their long-term starting power forward. Okay. Wemby is obviously going to be 99. Peterson. Dude, they got Maxey, too? Okay. This was going to be hard. But here we go. Game 1. We're going to take. Game 2. Game 3. Come on. Game 4. Can we beat him at 5? Yes, we can. Let's freaking go. Ace Bailey and the Sixers have won the championship. Just like that. So, Sixers fans, how do you feel about these Sixers being mocked to take Ace Bailey? I really think it's going to be a good fit for them for the future. And right now, he's a really good player. I think he has superstar potential, man. 6'10", coming out of college. And obviously, you guys all have a really good future. How do you feel also the city's going to be trading Jared McCain in the future? I don't know. But comment down below what you guys think about the trades and how this video went. Huge shout out to Isaiah Evans, man. He ended up being a really huge player for this video, and I know they draft him a lot more if we need somebody like him. But see you guys next time. Peace.